My name is Vish, and in this video, I'm going to show you why contrast appears in your life. What I mean by contrast is when things don't go your way. Contrast is a term given to the opposite of what you want happening. So in other words, you could say, in this video, I'm going to show you why things sometimes don't appear to go your way. I'm also going to share with you a simple 3-step process that you can use to embrace this contrast and transform it so that the contrast happens for you. Because in essence, all contrast is actually helping us to attract what we want faster. But there are some things that we can do which will stop our resistance to this contrast and really allow it to shift us into the reality that we desire. We live on a planet built on contrast. Contrast is essentially duality, so it's high and low, big and small, light and dark. It's all opposites. And the reason we experience contrast in our lives is because when we see what we don't want and we experience what we don't want, it makes us even clearer on what we do want. So unless you've experienced being unhealthy, where would your drive and desire to be healthy come from? Also, when we ask for something and we decide that this is what we're becoming and this is the life that we want, everything unlike it will appear on the surface. And the reason for this is whatever stuck emotion is inside you that has prevented you from already manifesting what you want will now present itself for clearing. While this is often challenging, it's actually providing us with the opportunity to empty ourselves so we create the vibrational environment inside us to allow everything that we want. And this 3-step process that I'm going to show you is going to show you how to transform what originally feels like a challenge, what can also feel painful, into your greatest asset for attracting what you want. When you're faced with any challenging situation in life, any contrast, something that is happening that you don't want happening, the first thing to do is to remind yourself that this is happening to provide you with clarity on what you actually want. And also, it's allowing you to clear what is inside you, to release stuck emotion, stuck energy, so that you can now create a vibrational environment to attract the very thing that you want. It's important to remember this mindset because if you don't, it's easy to slide into the charge of emotion. It's easy to slide into the chaos that can sometimes arise when we're feeling challenged and events that don't go our way. The second step is then to feel into your body. Rather than acting or distracting yourself or running, really feel into your body, open up, and just allow these emotions to move through you. The key is to allow stuck emotion to travel around you, but not identify as it. Feel the weight of your emotions, but don't create a story in your mind around them. Don't build a narrative around them. We just want to step away from the mind, come into our body, and just allow. Emotions are like the storm, and when you just allow them, they will pass. Then the third step, which is absolutely pivotal, and this is something that has transformed my life, is to find 3 reasons why this event is actually happening to bring you closer to your goal. So for example, let's say that you want to earn more money and you want to run your own business. And as you start to run this business, you run into financial difficulty. Things aren't working out the way that you want them to work out. What's important here is to decide why this is happening for you. Because the mental narrative that automatically comes up is one that says, this shouldn't be happening, things aren't going my way, I should give up. These are really normal thoughts. But it's important to take a moment to decide why this is happening for you. So maybe you're being challenged in this way because there are some skills that you need to learn in order to progress in your business. The contrast of not having money is creating a desire for you to have more money. And in doing so, that clarity, that desire will attract what you want faster, because the more clarity, the more desire, the faster what you want to manifest will manifest. Life will always take the path of least resistance to get you to where you want to go. And often the vision we have in our minds doesn't look anything like that. But life actually calculates all the variables of the entire world, of the entire universe, and works out how to get you from point A to point B the fastest way. And this is usually what's happening when you come into contrast. But create the reasons. Decide why it's happening for you, because what happens when you have this mental outlook and you have this understanding and perspective that says, this is happening for me, you actually shift onto higher lifelines which contain your desired reality because you're cooperating with life, not resisting it. Resistance keeps you stuck. Playing along with life will shift you into the desired lifelines. Try these 3 steps out and let me know how you go by leaving me a comment below. You know, when I started to embrace the contrast in my life, things started to change in a massive way. We all face contrast, but it's what we do with it that decides what happens next in our lives. If you enjoyed this video today, hit the like button and leave me a comment letting me know what you thought. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and press the bell button so you're notified of any new videos I put out. If you want my personal help in embracing contrast and creating a life that you love, then you can apply for a free one-to-one consult with me for my private coaching program. The link is below in the description. As always, much love from me to you, and I will see you in the next video.